Good evening, everybody. It is Wednesday night, my friends, and back, and we've got some more stuff to more demos, my friends. More demos. Take a look at tonight. Let's see what we're dealing with here for the moment. Is it down a little bit. Hammer up a little bit there. There we go. Cool beans. Cool beans. Yeah, we got we'll probably hopefully get through 3 demos tonight. Maybe even 4. It really depends on if I can stick to, like, you know, half hour per, but I have a feeling a couple of these are gonna be are gonna draw me in. Are really gonna draw me in. As I have been doing, I will be recording these individually. So as we go along here, you'll hear me start an episode, you'll hear me end an episode, but I won't be leaving the stream yet. I'll be just, doing that for the recording kind of thing. So just a heads up early on here. I think we're going to start off with some Crashlands here. A game that I played the first game of very, very long time ago. It's been years and years. And I'm really interested to see what they've done with it. Since that. Excuse me. And see what we're in for here. Hopefully it's good stuff. I am just trying to get the title screen up here if I can. 1 second. That in there, and 4. Save that. Full button. There we go. All right. So let's do 2 here. All right. So let's see. Start this up, and then I'll see if there's an options menu and stuff, and we'll see what the audio is like and everything. And then we'll start the recording. Where we're at first.
Scotch.
Okay, so there a settings here, and UI scale normal, frame rate display off, health bars on, icons, gameplay, healing items, their audio, graphics, maximized window, review, zoomed in or normal. Okay. Camera shake is definitely going off. Full screen flashes we're going to turn off as well. Lighting effects, blur effects, bloom, depth of field off. No blur effects, please. Overhead cloud shadows, cloud raining. Okay. And controls, WASD and stuff. All right, good. Okay. All right, I think we're good. Let's get a little bit of a recording started here, my friends, and this show on the road. Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Crashlands 2. It is by Butterscotch Shenanigans and is scheduled for a release of some sort, whether it's early access or otherwise, this year, 2024. And there's a free demo right now during the Steam Next Fest. You can go take a look at it for yourselves. This game, my friends, it has been a dog's age since I've played this game. It's Crashlands 2 has been a long time in development. Like I feel like they started on Crashlands 2 almost at the end of their development for Crashlands 1, like after a small period of time. And I lost track of them. I mean, it's been so long and there was no real updates. I was very surprised to even see that there was a demo here. Cool stuff. I'm really interested to get into it. I loved the first game. The first game was really good. To this day, I think I still get the occasional comment on a few of the videos on the YouTubes about it, because you know, the people saying thank you. I finally found this one thing or this other thing. I can't remember what it was. It was really hard to find that I had recorded and stuff. Yeah, cool stuff. This is a semi-open world crafter. I guess it's technically an open world, but there's not really. In the first game, there wasn't really a lot to do in the open world. It was just a series of quests, basically, and you just kind of went around doing some quests and then finding some resources, bringing them back to your base, and then crafting, and then just kind of progressing that way, crafting all along and getting upgrades to everything. And then there were 3 different areas in the base game. You 3 different biomes that you went to, and kind of travel between those, and that's kind of how that went. So I'm curious to see what is going to happen with this one. It looks like the art style is slightly different from the videos I'm seeing, but it definitely seems like it has the same look and same feel, I guess, of the world and everything. So without further ado, let's have me stop chatting here, and let's get into the world, shall we? And I'll give it a half an hour, because I think I know what I'm getting into, but I want to see if there's anything new and exciting going on here. So we'll just stay on adventure mode for the difficulty. Adjust the microphone a little bit over a tad. Some work towards greatness, others crash into it. Larry proverb. The missing packages, rough day. Yeah, so we were like in the first game we were basically a freight transport captain. 3737. And we crash landed on the planet and ended up saving them from an evildoer. So 3 different factions that run the planet. Overschedule. Reflect. Yep, Wonope is the name of the planet. Your goods delivered real good. Nice. Zapped again. marketing run. All right, a good start. Familiar start, but a good start. Ow, my kidney. Juice box? Said, ow, my kidneys. I gotta find juice box. If you get stuck outside all night, I'll never hear the end of it. I hope he's okay. WSD or right. Glad they actually put WSD into the game. I don't think the first game had. And it was really annoying because you had to attack and walk at the same time, and yeah, or the same button. Use your juke ability. Cross door, okay. Looks like this cabin got blown apart by something. I could have done that. That's not to dwell on it. I have to find you. All the things. Apparently anything ripped up the train around here. Maybe I'll find juice box if I find one of those mud trails. I like that you're automatically picking up things on the ground now. Don't have to click them all. That's a good quality of life thing. The walking though, a little bit awkward. Bro, stop right there, you alien. Flux, thanks Schrodinger, you found me. Kept telling them aliens were invading, but no one believed me. Not aliens, we're certainly not invading. Hey, Just T, welcome on in. Y'all just fell from the sky and blew up my cabin. That's some A-grade alien invasion behavior. I would know, I've seen it before. Was your cabin? Hexes, I'm sorry about that. I didn't do that on purpose. Purposeful or not, my home's destroyed. No, you're right. Let me start over. I'm Flux, the hero of Wono. Don't know about all that. Wrecking people's houses don't seem too heroic to me. That's Juicebox. Ignore him. We're here to surprise Grandmammy for her 169th Sprout Day. When we entered Wono's orbit, the instability of the Juicosphere caused a massive systems failure. A huge energy beam shot us right out of space. You all do seem more friendly than the other aliens I've seen, and Grandmammy's been keeping some colorful company these strange days. Fine, let's say I believe you for the moment. Name's Grell, of the Petalwall Grove. Formerly of the Petalwall Grove. We make your acquaintance, even if the circumstances aren't ideal. Yeah, we're all happy to meet each other. Now that all the pleasantries are out of the way, how about getting me out from this ring of bulbous trees? Don't know why you'd want to free that mouthy box, but if you do, I got an idea about that. Let's head back to my cabin and I'll tell you about it. Sorry again about your cabin, Grawl. Haunted property destruction is not my usual thing. I suppose you don't seem all mad. You're polite enough. Most of the purpley flowers I've come across are trustworthy. What if I undestroyed your cabin? That's the least I could. Appreciate the sentiment, but you're getting a little ahead of yourself. You can't go hard off into those marshy lands unprepared. First, you need something that'll help you clear the brush around Marla's mantle. Teach you how to make a rachete. Enough to gather the materials, but once you do, you can use my workbench to craft it. It was spared when you exploded all my worldly possessions. Rachete. Okay. Right up. What a crafting menu at the workbench to see the recipes you know and what's required to make. Oh, look at that. I have all the stuff required to make it. Oh, really? Okay. Hey, that machete's not half bad for first attempt. Thanks. I can't wait to test this thing out. Machete's blade is sharp enough to slice through any plant in the mantle. Go test it out on those popwoods around your friend, or Goop Cube. It's Juice Box, but you should really call him Goop Cube. Once I free him, we can talk about rebuilding your cabin. I'll believe it when I see it. Request for useful notes about your adventures. Entries may contain hints, locations, or other information to help you. Okay. There's Popwood Tree Prison. Okay. Got it. That tab there? What? Oh, escape to get to it? Okay. Fine. Hey, where are you going? You have to free me. I did. Ah, fresh air. Now I can finally stretch out this cramp in my antenna. You've been outside this whole time. Seriously, are you okay? Who cares how I'm doing? A better question is, how are the top secret goods we were transporting? You grabbed the packages, right? No, don't tell me. The cake? The balloons? The bobbleheads? Flux, the bobbleheads. How are we supposed to throw a party without our supplies? Why do these things always happen to those who least deserve them? Sorry, buddy, but Bureau of Shipping Packaging Material, some of the best in known galaxies, right? There's a chance we'll find the packages somewhere. True. Plus, if the packages were truly gone, I would know. I would feel it. I can't despair yet. Not while my babies might still need me. Oh, when I find out what hit us, I'm gonna just wreak my vengeance. Your retribution meter's calibration seems off. Don't worry about me. Worry about those poor lost packages instead. Okay, little buddy. Well, let's start by regrouping at Graal's cabin. The one you demolished? It was an accident. But yes, between the three of us, I think we can rebuild their home, and we owe it to them to try. Yes, shelter first, then vengeance. Okay. Oh, you brought the box with you. Hi again. Geez, Flux, you weren't kidding when you said you wrecked Graal's house. I mean, absolutely destroyed. Good thing I'm here. Now we can really get this engineering project underway. You're an engineer? Even better, I'm a supervisor. I give out directions and let other people do the work. Then I get to take all the credit. You can tell that the first thing we need is to get more floors in place so we have good foundation to build on. I don't need a supervisor to tell me that. That is clear as the dirt under your feet. I don't have feet. Besides, I already got a hunch about how the pop bark flat pack planks are put together. All has a new insight available. Interact with the workbench to begin the discovery process and unlock floors. Insight. Exploring. Okay, research. Okay. They have research now, which they didn't have. I don't really think they had before. They had a concept of research before where it was like find a certain amount of a certain like plant or whatever, and then that would unlock things or something like that. If I recall correctly, but this is more of a direct reference. Oh. Minus 25% cost, minus 25%. Oh, so the more you craft stuff, the less resources it costs, and then eventually you get additional output from them. Huh. Okay. That's cool. This pop bar flat plank. Pop bark flat plank floors are mighty fine. Getting them slide in will take some work though. Get a piece of cake with my handy dandy space wrench. Ta-da! Your what? My space wrench. It must have been flung out of the pod during the crash. That poor baby must be so scared out there all alone. If I never see it again. Oh, that old thing? I have it. What? You had wrenched you this whole time and you didn't say anything? I was waiting for the most opportune moment to reveal it. Any minute now. Give me my space wrench, you fiend. Ta-da! A sweet, sweet space wrench. How I've missed you. Time to show Growl what you can do. This is the key to building your home. Use it to enter build mode and place the floors you've crafted. Admit your pal Wrenchy seems pretty useful. More useful than some of your other companions anyhow. Hey, I supervised. Yep. I salvaged a few of the cabin walls, figured out how they're put together too. Was trying to work out how to get them placed, but I guess I can leave that to you now. The rest of these house parts are more complicated though, and I ain't a carpenter by any means. How'd you build your cabin the first time? Folks up at Harlepole helped me out, but Rosa probably ain't got the time to help us rebuild my house on account of all the newcomers. Don't need any more on her plate. Folks can go to Harlepole and ask Rosa for you. That's not. Happy to help. There. Top wall. Open your map. Find a way to Harlepole. Guess that's the crash. Oh, here it is over here. Okay. Well, we made a couple anyway. Sure. Okay, I guess I place them down. Okay, so the walls are down when you put them up. Okay. It's interesting that it picked a certain amount. I guess they have like prefabs or something now, maybe. Which is an interesting change. Building's certainly a little bit easier to deal with. Need pan flap or other healing items from your hotbar. You'll need plenty to stay alive. There's a crate out there. I'll build a bridge to it or something, I guess. Go. Combat is definitely as janky as it was the first, fortunately, so far. And again, I'm using this thing instead of an actual weapon, so maybe that's something. Hello there, traveler. I'd say welcome to Honopole, but as you see, the bridge is out. What happened? It was the strangest thing. Hunks of metal rained down from the sky and knocked the bridge right into the water. I see. Probably a completely unrelated incident. Unrelated to what? Good. Never mind. Rose has been waiting on popwood delivery that's supposed to arrive any minute now. The workshop's so busy, who knows when we'll get to fixing up the bridge. Harley hasn't had time to send a message to Grawl yet. We'll need their help building new docks. It was just at Grawl's. I could take the message to them for you. Gee, thanks. That'd certainly be helpful. We'll need at least 6 pop cork docks to fully repair the bridge. Here's a schematic that Budday drew up. Okay. Tracking that. And we're tracking that recipe up here. Okay, good. That is good. Doesn't have stuff we need. That spacewalk. Okay. Use a spacewalk to stun creatures and get an edge in combat or just to escape. Okay. Just a few more of those. Alright, we have what we need. These and that was 3, huh? 6. Okay. All right, we have enough for a few more here. Okay. Should be enough to repair said bridge. I like that they're integrating the building mechanics a little bit more so into the game now. I mean, they're already built in before, but this is the first game, but now they're kind of like, they're making the quests have some logical progression and stuff like that. Didn't really necessarily have before with the building stuff. Time to find out these popcorn docks actually float. Bust out your space wrench and put them in play. Okay. Okay. How do I place them down? Oh, I see. It's up top there. I didn't even notice that. There we go. I hope you said we needed. Hold on, more. Oh, well, I guess. Okay. I guess technically we only need. I pick up things I've placed down. I thought one the zapper would be the thing though. Looks like it should be, but it's not. Okay. Well, we gotta make more then. There is to it. Whoops. Alright. You see if we kept the employee decoy object for retrieval. Yeah, so they do the corpse loot, corpse runs, unfortunately. One negative I'll always hold against every game that does it. You know? Okay, so need more stuff here. Boy, this slow run is really annoying. the way it walks and stuff is super annoying after a while. I get that that's, you know, part of the joke, but boy does that get annoying. Such a thing as overusing the joke. There's a few more. Okay. See if I can just not fill up the whole row with it. Just get enough to do the what's needed for the actual crossing. Okay, build. 2. Yep, that was enough. Hey, you got those popcorn boxed in. The bridge looks almost better than it did before. Thanks, stranger. Everyone will be so relieved. No prob, Bob. My name's Marlo. No prob, Marlo. I'm looking for someone called Rosa. You know where I might find her? If you're a delivery person, she'll be happy to see you. I mean, I'm not not a delivery person. It's complicated. Sounds like it. Rosa's at the workshop just east of the expression of Marla in the center of town. Okay. We've got we've almost done our 30 minutes here. But you can kind of see where they're going with it. Got quests and everything. Like that. Okay, we got a credit recipe on it. I don't know why I'm kind of trying to throw it up. So yeah, you can see it's very tongue-in-cheek. It's very comedic. The first one was as well, and it looks like they've definitely changed their building mechanics quite a bit. So far from what I've seen. So I don't know. We'll see how that works. It still feels a little bit maybe just slightly, I don't know. If maybe I'll I guess obviously they're worried entirely about controller. And that was kind of what I got from the first game too, is that they just were super worried about controllers, and so everything was kind of not dumbed down, but it was very mouse and keyboard unfriendly. And this one feels a little bit more friendly than mouse and keyboard, but at the same time, you're very limited in your building and stuff right now, because of, like, you have the one item, you have to go to Q and E to go between the different items and stuff, which I can see that kind of being maybe a little bit annoying later on when you have tons and tons of items in that list. But so far so good. Yeah, I don't have much to say, because it's fine. Having played the first game, this is definitely feels like an improvement in many ways. Like the quests and the story are more intertwined with the building mechanics. You know, before it was kind of like they were there and there was a connection, but it felt like a very loose connection. Now it feels more organic, the connection between the two, which I think is really good. I just don't know what that bodes for you know, the big thing about the first game was you just kind of built what you built your base however you wanted to build it, with whatever materials you wanted to build it with. Excuse me. And you kind of just ran with it. And this one looks like it might still be the case. You could do that, although you don't really have much unlocked right now. But it also kind of looks like it might be a little bit more. There might be a lot more clicks involved, you know, a lot more keyboard buttons involved to do that stuff. You know, I kind of wish there was just like, I wish, and I think I've said this about the first game too. I wish they would play other building games and realize that there's a better UI than what they've come up with, because the UI is not bad, but it's also clunky compared to other ones. You know, like you look at how smooth the building menu is in like Enshrouded, for instance, right? It's super smooth. You just pick a shape, and then once you've got that shape, you can select a different texture for it. Boom. Easy, right? Or different material, really, what it comes down to, you know. And it's just like super streamlined, and I just wish more games would just steal from one another, you know, when it comes to things like that, because it sometimes it's just like you go from one game to the next in this kind of genre, and you miss the good parts of the other ones, right? You miss the streamlined parts of the other ones as you go through, and you just kind of sometimes just feels like you're taking a step back with stuff like that. But no, I would say so far so good here. I mean, right away, it's definitely it definitely feels like a second, you know, in the series. Most notably, it looks like there's some maybe upgrade trees now, which is good. You got your equipment and stuff as usual, and it's showing you your output and stuff. The map is I would say probably a little bit better than the map we had in the first game, so that's good. And yeah, I have no complaints. I think this is pretty good. This is pretty good for a demo. It'll kind of give you a good look at what's going on, and also allow you to get sink your teeth into the story, especially if you haven't played the first games. It looks like they're kind of catering to both people who have played the first game, and people who are coming into it for the first time and not really understanding what's going on in the world yet. It looks like you don't necessarily need that understanding, and kind of you can just gather the fact that this is your second time here, and you know, you're known to some of the residents and stuff. So yeah, so far so good. So far so good. They really do like that hot magenta, hot pink color, which every time I play the first game, that like just absolutely destroys my vision, and it's doing it right now. It's so like vibrant and bright. It's insane. But yeah, I would say, I never went into the main, oh crap. I left the full screen thing open the whole time. Well, I apologize, friends. I never went into the regular view there, but oh well. This, my friends, has been Crashlands 2. It is by Butterscotch Shenanigans, and is scheduled for some sort of release, whether it's early access or a full release, not quite sure, this year, 2024. And right now you can go pick up the demo on Steam during Steam Next Fest, and take a look at it for yourselves and go maybe a little bit further than I've gone. I'm excited for the game. I definitely want to jump into it. I hope that there's some of the movement and stuff is a little bit wonky, but I suspect that some of that changes a little bit. And there's still some things that they need to iron out, but I think all in all, it looks like it's going to be pretty solid, especially for those who've enjoyed the first one. So good stuff all around, my friends. As always, I'll leave links down in the description. You can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Okay. Is that going to stop recording? Why does this do that? I don't know why Stream Deck insists on being laggy. Sometimes it's just really laggy, and then sometimes it's fine, and I don't understand why that is happening like that. Let me just kind of bounce that for a second. I hit a button and it takes like 30 seconds to respond to the button press. It's just really strange. What it's doing in the background, but it's just eating up it's just eating up eating itself, really. Okay, so that was our look at Crashlands 2. Looking pretty good. Let's take a look at Sumerian 6 here and see what this has in store for me. I need to copy the details over first, and we'll see what this is all about. And Oliver Digital. Okay. Save that. All right. Let's see what we have for this guy. Going to check first if there's the options menu and stuff. Before we start a recording. Assuming it even launches. Taking its time right now. Bueller? Are you going to launch or what? Might not get to look at it. Just kind of sitting here. What is going on? Oh, try again. Happening. Other people having problems here? Uh, runs okay. No idea here. Just sitting here and not seem to want to go. What is happening? Uh, Taking up much all of my memory, which is probably not a good idea. Thinking 18 gigs of memory is it taking? Can't read it. It's taking about 18 gigs of memory, which is a bit unoptimized, I would say. A bit unoptimized. Let me see if I can. I'll shut down the virtual machine here. That helps clear some. Um, eh, yeah, I do not know what is happening. It is not. Is not running. I mean, it's running, but it's not doing anything on the screen. So I don't wonder. What are you guys seeing? Is it this theme? Okay. Well, maybe it somehow detected the other screen and was going there, but no, it just appears to not be working. Oh, it just dropped to 0% CPU. Oh, is it doing something? What the hell is happening? Well, this is a little bit strange. Huh. Um, no one else is having a problem. Bug reports. Mm, hmm. No feedback. Huh. I don't know what's on. I don't know what's happening here. Let's do let me have Steam do a Install files and it happens. Maybe there's like a corrupted file or something there. $19 gig. And it's taking about that much in memory when it runs. I know, right? It's the memory leak, the end all memory leaks, if that's what it is. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a game that took as much hard drive space as it took memory space. So that's an achievement in and of itself. Let's we'll have some music while we wait here. Huh. One file failed to validate and will be reacquired. Okay. It was a 4.6 gig file that failed to validate. Okay. All right, we'll see what this does. Maybe they released a hot patch or a hot fix and it wasn't, Steam wasn't flagging it as update needed. All right. See if we have slightly more luck here. Oh, hey, now it's launching. All right, just more. Freeman, you guys can see a little bit better. Options, windowed full screen, VSync on, motion blur off. Let's try. Play that. Okay. Audio seems. Oh, play licensed music. Off. This game got. Okay. Apply that. Which means that I bet the game will be completely silent now. Quick load mode, all auto saving, detection slowdown. Subtitle size. Okay. Cone. Should I click cancel? Okay. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good there. All right, let's get this party started here, friends, and hopefully this time I'll remember to actually switch over to the full screen view. All right, let's do it. Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Sumerian 6. It is by Artificer and published by Devolver Digital. It is a free demo right now out on Steam during the Steam Next Fests, and you can go take a look at it yourselves as well. And it is to be announced as to when it will have any kind of release and what that release will shape up to be. So this is a top-down tactical, I guess, kind of stealth tactical game. There's been a couple of these that have come out over the past couple of years. I'm blanking on names, as I always do, because names never seem to stay in my brain. But there have been a few that I've taken a look at. In fact, actually, I believe the latest Stargate game was kind of one, which I still need to get back to and play. And there's been a few others. So I'm interested to see what's going on here and what's happening. It seems like it's kind of there's an interesting story going on here. There's like, some kind of World War II sort of alternate universe kind of thing going on. So we'll see what this is all about, magic and all that stuff in the real world kind of thing. So we'll see what's happening here. Try to get PoE to run under your basic drivers. Oh, nice. Hopefully that works out for ET. All right. So without further ado, let's go, and I'll switch over to the actual main stream this time. There we go. And we'll do new game, and we'll say, I guess normal is fine. And we'll put 30 minutes on the clock and see what the game has to offer.
Geiststoff was the impossible. A hitherto undiscovered resource with near limitless potential. Following the Great War, the military scientist Alistair Sterling assembled a team of brilliant minds to unlock its secrets. His friend, Dr. Hans Kammler, theorized that Geiststoff could generate unlimited clean energy, and thus heal a wounded Europe. But this project was a catastrophe. There could be no question. Geiststoff was far too dangerous. A broken squad disbanded, having all grimly agreed that the world could never know about Geiststoff. All save one. Obsessed and resentful, Kammler found a new patron. One all too willing to exploit Geiststoff, to create the weapon to end all weapons. And so, Kammler assembled his own team to tap Geiststoff's nightmarish power. But he was unaware that one of them was Alistair Sterling's daughter, working with her restive brother to bring down Kammler's wonder weapon program from the inside.
You know it's bad when your MacGuffin is so hard to pronounce that even your voice actors are struggling? It's like, maybe you should name it something else. Like you can actually hear her as she's trying to say Geiststoff like 20 times, and every time it's like she's struggling to get past that. That's that word. It's like, I mean, I've played plenty of these games where they have like the MacGuffin is like some unpronounceable, word salad thing. And it's just like, and novels are the same way. You get these crazy things that you have no idea how to pronounce them. You're just like, I'll just call that person Bob from this point forward. I'll just call the world-ending destructive substance Chad, and we'll just give it a call it a day. Oh,
bloody hell.
You're not at your station, are you?
No, I'm at the...
Your orders were to sit on your ass and decode your sister's message. I thought they were simple enough.
We haven't heard anything from Izzy in days.
This is not a game, son. You either follow my commands or you'll...
Sorry, Dad, you're breaking up.
and it actually is breaking up.
Now, what have you gotten yourself into, Isabella? And how am I gonna get past all these bloody guards?
Okay. Yeah, see, this has got a quick save and all that stuff as you go.
Fair enough. I'll just use my trusty knife to carve out a path to Camna's castle.
Use melee strike to quietly kill enemy.
Easy does it. Now, let's repeat that for every Nazi on my way to the cable car station.
How do you, like, crouch? The C centers. Okay. I guess he just doesn't crouch, huh?
This is a stealth mission. Son.
Right click on an enemy to display his vision cone.
I guess I better
Crouch
keep
is
out of view.
space. Safely move through the striped area.
I'm not gonna look the other
Sid's
way.
flash bomb.
Good thing I have
Temporarily
flashbang
blind
on me.
enemy.
Thanks for the gadgets, Enigma Squad eggheads.
Well, that didn't work. Okay.
Not gonna look the other way. You. Good thing I have a flash bomb on me. Thanks for the gadgets, Enigma Squad eggheads.
How do I move the map? Here. Arrow key.
Don't rush me. Right on. Just still breathing.
1 XP for that kill. Double tap left click to run. Steps never generate noise. Oh. Okay.
Warm up over. I have to be extra careful now. I'll give the hitchhike gizmo a whirl and let the crowd take me where I want to go.
Hitchhike allows Sid to disappear into enemy. Okay. Quantum entanglement to move unnoticed with an enemy. Okay.
I have no idea how that junk works, but it works. I'll be on my way. Sure.
Okay. Press rotating the camera, press Q and E. To rotate. Hold Alt to move the mouse. Okay.
Will you just die already? You're going down. No way out of this.
Okay. And now.
Almost there. cable car station is right behind that bridge. Going.
Shoots handgun to kill enemies from a distance.
Yeah,
Enemies in
as long as the
blue
crowd
noise
shoot
range will
fancy
hear it
and
and
hit
raise an
I'll be
alarm.
fine.
Okay.
Hier ist nie was los. Das ist eine gute Sache für uns. Alles in Ordnung? Gut. Weiter patrouillieren. Tja, hier ist nie was los. Das ist eine gute Sache für uns. Wie ist die Situation?
What if I shoot the barrel? There we go. That works.
Don't want anyone spotting that corpse.
Hold control and left click on a body to pick it up. Press right click to drop it. Bushes remove bodies. Bushes remove bodies permanently. Ooh. Okay.
You're coming with me. I'm up for anything. Let's find you a
Come on
better
over
spot.
here. Oh, there we go.
You and I'll stay in here. Huh, easy. Need something, love?
It's not. Really doesn't want to drop it. Oh, he didn't pick him up.
Let's get out of here, pal.
There we go. Okay. Find bodies.
There's a lot of them in
Press
there.
H to highlight all characters
Keep
and
track of
interactive
everyone.
objects. Okay.
Get rid of the guards and slip into the cable car. Easy peasy.
Der Sieg ist nah. Da bin ich mir sicher.
Fast forward, hold X to speed up time.
Ich trage meinen aufgehauenen Schmerz.
That is how you deal with Nazis.
Was ist das?
Fine. Just accept your fate. Come on, don't make this harder than it needs to be.
Okay. Zoom out. Hey, outlaw, welcome on in. Oh, Jesus Christ. We got a freaking bot, too. God damn it. These people would get a freaking life.
Don't rush me.
Bot. Bastards. Alright, let's see. We're gonna have to. Apologies for the recording, folks. I have to take care of a freaking ass bot here. Go. Reports. Scan scans are bots. Spam. Or I guess I could. Bots. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Trying to sell. User. Ban their ass. There we go. Done and done. About that, folks. Twitch being Twitch. All right. So, I can't have no way of like tracking this guy, do I? I guess I could do a flashbang. Huh?
Don't peek. One ticket to Camber's Castle, please.
Go. Alright, what is happening over here now? Oh, that's to get into the cable car.
Ist da jemand?
Easy distracted, aren't you, mate? Izzy, thanks, but I really didn't need the assist.
And neither do I. Did Dad send you to check up on me? Or was it your own bad idea?
Come on. You know he'd never change one of his plans for our benefit. Nothing from you in a while. I was worried.
And now I have to worry about you blowing my cover. Well, since you're already here, you might as well help me out. First things first, we have to get inside the castle walls. On my way here,
Oh, that's cool.
I
They're
crawled through a shaft
drawing
in
on the
wall.
screen.
I don't think it's wide enough for you.
Are you calling me fat? I'll just climb the vines and meet you on the other side.
I'm afraid the inner walls won't be as easy to get through. The gates can only be opened from within. So we'll have to take the scenic route.
Lovely. A guided tour of the Nazi castle.
Oh, I know a landmark you'll enjoy in particular. The ammunition depot.
That does sound like a worthwhile detour.
Definitely. We'll need all the help we can get to reach our next stop. Karmler's study is constantly under guard. So far, I haven't figured out the goal of his Geiststoff experiments. But I know the answers are in that room. And in the inner courtyard. I've caught glimpses of a strange machine he's been working on. But only from afar. I have no idea what it does.
We'll find out. This is our chance to show Dad what we can really do, together.
Fine. Together.
All right. Together.
Pleasure.
Cloaking device turns Isabella invisible. Depletes only while moving.
I can just use my cloaking device.
Ooh. Nice. Okay. So
You'll
D.
never know I'm here.
I like that it only depletes when they're moving. Although that's quite a lot to get past. I wonder if I can make her run.
You just can't stand it when they sent me on the mission and not you.
Not talk to someone about your daddy issues, Liz.
Stupid. If anyone has daddy issues, it's you.
Spot places with hard to reach enemies. The targeted enemy
How
gets
still
stunned.
places the best. Be ready with your knife.
Oh, okay. She can do a swaparoo here.
How
You got
was it?
equipped with Enigma Squad Finimigics too.
Did you think Dad would send me here with no backup?
Wouldn't put it past him.
Okay. So he needs to get over there though. Uh,
Der Sieg ist nah. Da bin ich mir sicher.
I guess I gotta use the cloaking device to get past these guys.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Ich glaube, ich habe was gesehen. Du kannst uns nicht entkommen.
Well. Well, crap. That didn't work. Let's see.
Ich brauche ein paar Ziegenübungen.
I guess I should run over. Well, he's looking that way though. I wonder. Back to this guy. He's not going to be able to get through them though. He's not right now, right? Alright. This is called Sumerian 6 is the name of this game.
Da bin ich mir sicher.
So I think I gotta use the cloaking device. I guess I gotta use the cloaking device to come over here and then let it recharge maybe. Oh, that's not what I told you to do at all. But sure, okay. I was trying to actually press this button here, but I guess you can't. Not really a button.
Look right past me.
Ich brauche ein paar Ziegenübungen. Wo kommt das her?
Let's get moving.
War wohl nichts.
Oh,
Der Sieg ist nah. Da bin ich mir sicher.
okay, so that's off cooldown now.
It's like I'm not even here.
Ich trage immer noch. Das muss ich wohl
Remember when you were stuck in that vent?
Well, Isabella can crawl through tight passages.
No, but I remember when you ate all of Father's chalk.
Okay, so shit.
Der Sieg ist nah. Geiselstoff.
Over here.
Da. Ich muss es nicht verstehen. Ich muss auch meine
A guy we could swap places with, I guess.
Die Soldaten werden von Eierköpfen herumkommandiert. Das stimmt.
May I?
Ich muss weggelöst sein.
How about I distract him?
Ich glaube, ich habe was gesehen.
Damn it. Okay. Work well.
Was zum Teufel ist Geistesstoff überhaupt?
Don't mind me.
Ich muss nur meine Befehle befolgen.
All right.
Geistesstoff hier, Geistesstoff da.
How about I distract him?
Isabella's luring lights will make
You're
enemies
feathered in
approach them.
wilds.
With luring lights, you dimwit.
Die Soldaten werden von Eierköpfen.
Okay.
Geistesstoff hier, Geistesstoff da.
Not sure where to go from here though. I gotta get up those stairs, right? So
Eierköpfen herumkommandiert. Das stimmt.
I just make them over here.
Pretty, isn't it?
Kommt das her?
Damn it. I hate that. It like made her move instead of actually just putting it down on the ground.
Geiststoff hier, Geiststoff da. Wir Soldaten werden von
Oh, I see. That's why it's outside the circle.
Take a good look.
Ich muss es in die Hand nehmen.
Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. Okay.
Teufel ist Geiststoff überhaupt?
They'll never see me coming.
F.
Wir Soldaten werden von Eierköpfen herumkommandiert.
There.
Oh,
Das war
shiny.
wie schön. Geiststoff da.
Wasn't really the right guy that wanted to pull over there.
Was zum Teufel ist Geiststoff überhaupt?
Now they see me.
Wir Soldaten werden von Eierköpfen herumkommandiert.
You should be glad to have such a brilliant brother who'd risk his neck for you.
Damn it. I didn't walk far enough. I didn't walk far enough.
Was zum Teufel ist Geiststoff überhaupt?
The perks of being a wallflower.
You should be glad to have such a brilliant brother who'd risk his neck for you.
Ich glaube, ich habe was gesehen.
Wait,
Wir werden angegriffen.
These guys are all
Du bist erledigt.
right there. Be nice to swap position with that guy there.
War das eine Schicht sein? Die hat gerade gesagt, Soldaten werden von Eierköpfen herumkommandiert. Das stimmt. Ich hörte dieses Schloss wohl nicht. Sieht jedes Torige aus. Geiststoff hier, Geiststoff da. Er ist jetzt in Afrika
just look at
Es
that.
schimmert so wunderschön. Eierköpfen herumkommandiert.
I'll be fully transparent.
You should be glad to have such
Yep. I guess I gotta go down there. Is I suppose where I'm supposed to be. And then walk around this way. So
Don't mind me.
Etwas.
Can't let anyone spot me. Naturally.
Soldaten werden von Eierköpfen herumkommandiert.
My cloak is off.
that recharge. And can I off with this guy? When he walks around there, I can speed up time a little bit.
What's up?
Seltsam.
Certainly.
War das eine Schicht sein?
Place the tide there. Didn't know about. Okay. How are we going up there? Those guys are actually looking the other way, right? Yeah. Really, all I have to do is get close enough to swap with this guy,
War das eine Schicht sein?
and then I can go through the door, probably. Wait for this guy to do his troll here. And we'll walk in behind this one.
Adrian?
Oh, for crying out loud. Really? That alerted that guy? How did that alert that guy? He was like, I understand how that... Oh, it alerts anybody in the blue circle, I guess.
War das eine Schicht sein?
Oh, that guy's not seeing me, but this guy is.
Your problem.
Alright. So... use my cloaking device to get up there. What I'm gathering.
They'll never know I'm here.
You should be glad to have such a brilliant brother who'd...
Or not. Okay. Can't get up there fast enough. Huh.
Hast du von Klaus gehört? Der ist jetzt in Afrika stationiert. Auweia, armer Vogel. Stehst du, was wir hier tun?
I wonder if I can draw that guy away.
Nein, sind alle weg.
See, I can kind of stand over in this corner and nobody can see me. But I wonder if I can...
War das eine Schicht sein?
somehow...
Die hat gerade erst angefangen. Sehe ich wie ein Historiker aus.
Well, she's got a melee strike too, so... For some reason I thought she didn't have one. Because...
Der ist jetzt in Afrika stationiert. Stehst du, was wir hier tun? Auweia, armer Vogel. Ich muss nur meine Befehle befolgen.
somehow that guy sees it. Okay. That blue circle was not that far out there. He should have been able to see that.
Nein, sind alle
Hmm.
verdammt. Gehörte dieses Schloss ursprünglich? Sehe ich wie ein Historiker aus. War das eine Schicht sein? Die hat gerade erst angefangen. Verstehst du, was wir hier tun?
Guess I can help you to swap and then... well,
Hast du von Klaus gehört? Der ist jetzt
I
in
put
Afrika.
this shiny thing up here.
Auweia.
Will I draw all of them up there?
Hey, look.
Wie schön.
Nope, only that.
Was für eine Zigarette?
On the move.
Nein, sind alle weg. Dieses Schloss.
You should be glad to have such a brilliant brother who'd risk his neck for you.
Wait, I have a brilliant brother? Why haven't we been introduced?
Wasn't fast enough.
Where was I? Ah, yes.
War das eine Schicksal?
Wait, I have a brilliant brother?
Of course that just... of course it saved right there.
Let me finish my thoughts.
Falscher Alarm.
Wait, I have a brilliant brother? Why haven't we been introduced? Focus now. We have to coordinate our actions.
Right.
Coordinate
On three.
actions? Oh, that's this other one.
Armer Vogel.
Okay, at least this cloak doesn't
Hast du eine Zigarette übrig?
wear off when you're not moving.
I can see my hands again.
War das eine Schicht sein da? Die hat gerade erst angefangen.
It's like I'm not even here. Look over there.
Hast du von Klaus gehört? Jetzt in Afrika.
This guy is not moving. He's not having anything to do with it.
Hast du eine Zigarette übrig?
That's reasonable.
Nein, sind alle weg.
So,
Verdammt.
how's Kamala been treating you?
It keeps me shut in the library for the most part.
Oh, so your version of paradise then?
War das eine Schicht sein? Die hat gerade erst angefangen.
You should certainly focus on that.
Those guys are not. They are not shifting their focus at all.
Auweia, armer Vogel. Ich glaube, ich habe was gesehen. Auf Ihre Position!
Huh. One.
Der ist jetzt in Afrika stationiert. Hast du eine Zigarette übrig? Nein, sind alle weg.
I say.
War das eine Schicht sein da? Die hat gerade erst angefangen.
So, how's Kamala been treating you?
It keeps me shut in the library for the most part.
Wo kommt das her? Sich überprüfen.
Oh, so
Boy, she takes a good old time getting through that door, doesn't she? Super casual about that.
interrupting while I speak. Rude. Oh,
Der ist jetzt in Afrika stationiert. Auweia, armer Vogel. Hast du eine Zigarette übrig? Nein. Es schimmert.
Oh, now he's
Wunderschön.
dazzled by it.
They'll never see me coming.
so
Oh mein Gott,
how's
er ist
Kamala?
I'm going.
Renn so viel du willst. Du denkst, du kannst mir entkommen? Du denkst, du kannst mir entkommen? Renn so viel du willst.
Right?
Da sind sie lang gelaufen.
You don't know about me. You don't me.
God, it was so tricky there.
Wohl entkommen.
So, how's Kamala been treating you?
It keeps me shut in the
Officers are
library for
immune
the
to
most part.
lures and mind tricks.
Oh, so your version of paradise then?
Those officers watch the area like starving hogs. Fooling them into looking the other way is challenging. find me.
This guy's really being thorough. There's something up there I can do.
Wenn du jemanden nicht erkennst, die erste unsere Aufgabe ist entscheidend fürs Vaterland. Natürlich, Herr Kommandant.
Ooh, what's going to happen if I pull that?
Use the environment to kill enemies in the open without raising an alarm.
Oops.
Ich werde meinen Posten nicht verlassen.
Okay, that works.
Ist entscheidend fürs Vaterland. Hat er seine Befehle vergessen? Wer hat das getan?
Absolutely.
Wo bist du? Ich trage meine Uniform mit Stolz.
Where's this go to? Here?
I'm all for sightseeing, but maybe we could put it off until after the war?
There's no way I'm coming back here.
If
Apologies, but you're in my way. Apparently.
go.
Trage meine Uniform mit Stolz.
I don't even have any bruises. My pleasure.
Well, you can't use it. The brother has to use it, I guess.
Diese Soldaten brauchen mehr Disziplin.
Thing is here, I'm not sure how we're going to get your brother over to where he needs to be.
Trage meine Uniform mit Stolz. Ich melde.
An enemy below a ledge. Left click on an enemy below a ledge to perform a drop.
Verdammt. Wieso immer diese Verspätung? Diese Soldaten brauchen mehr Disziplin.
Let's be quick.
Wenn du jemanden nicht erkennst, erst schießen, dann fragen. Aber natürlich, Herr Kommandant. Unsere Aufgabe ist entscheidend fürs Vaterland. Es ist Winter, da muss es kalt sein. Das ist ein gutes Gesetz der Natur.
I'm gonna have enough.
Auf den Soldat.
I'm probably not gonna have enough
Look right.
rope to get past this guy, but
You sure know how to make stabbing Nazis look fun.
oh, I did have just enough.
It is fun.
I'm starting to regret that I haven't been more liberal with my knife. Time to go. Such a beautiful view.
I'd like it more without all the Nazis.
Okay.
Meinst du, wie läuft es?
Now what?
Yes.
I guess we're supposed to go up here. Okay.
That thing is impressive. Whatever it is.
Look at those glowing barrels.
Is there a mech
It's
there?
nice stuff.
Okay.
Was meinst du, wie läuft die Entwicklung der Wunderwaffe? Gehörte dieses Schloss ursprünglich? Sehe ich wie ein Historiker aus.
I don't think she needs to go that way. soldiers down there. Kill the guards in the study. Down in here?
Was zum Teufel ist ein Geiststoff überhaupt?
Hmm.
Wie bist du zuerst erst Geistesstärken gekommen? Ganz ehrlich? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Was meinst du, wie läuft die Entwicklung der Wunderwaffe?
If I can
Ich bin sicher, dass wir kurz vor einem Durchbruch stehen.
through that door, probably.
I'll be fully transparent.
Was zum Teufel ist ein Geiststoff? Seid aber nicht so neugierig. Geiststoff 4, Geiststoff 3. Wie bist du zuerst erst Geistesstärken gekommen?
Alright, so
Ist die Situation
we got a bunch of guards here. We got an officer.
werden von Eierköpfen herumkommandiert. Das stinkt. Ich habe keine Ahnung.
Another officer down there.
Was zum Teufel ist ein Geiststoff überhaupt? Was zum Teufel ist ein Geiststoff? Seid aber nicht so neugierig. Geiststoff 4, Geiststoff 3.
If,
That's reasonable.
yeah, click right there for a moment.
Ich habe keine Ahnung. Ohne Ausweis als Die Soldaten werden von Eierköpfen kommandiert. Das stinkt.
Swap places with that officer. That would work out really well. Close enough to do that though.
Geiststoff 4, Geiststoff 3.
Or am I? No, I think it's only down. Yeah. Hmm.
Alles in Ordnung. Die Soldaten werden von Eierköpfen herumkommandiert. Gut. Das weiter patrouillieren.
Now they see me.
Was zum Teufel ist ein Geiststoff?
How about we trade places?
Wie bin ich hier gelandet? Was ist
This is as far as I've got out. I keep trying to access the high security areas, but
Good
Okay.
thing I'm great at getting where I'm not wanted.
So we're in there. And now what? This does not look gonna be a very fun time. If I had that other guy with me, I could just piggyback on this dude walking around.
Wie ist die Situation? Genau wie vor 2
Eventually. Or if we could even come in through this way with all the ladders. And through that door, that would have been a lot nicer. But we have to kill all these guards, don't we? Okay. Hmm. Shift pause time. Shift pauses time. Okay.
Nein, sind alle weg.
Just wondering.
Verdammt.
Hmm.
Gut. Weiter patrouillieren.
coming to light. Just like father taught me. Can't let anyone spot me.
Das war eben auch nicht dort.
I'm just hiding behind this guy. That's hilarious. Wow.
The perks of being a wallflower.
Du kannst dich nicht verstecken. Renn so viel du willst. Garde. Schneller! Sie hauen ab! Die sind uns wohl entkommen. Lass eine Zigarette. Nein, sind alle weg. Verdammt.
Officer. Somehow I gotta jump this guy while he's doing his patrol. And the rest of these dudes, I think, will be relatively straightforward. So that guy does look up this way. Come on, you gonna come here or what? Dare ya. Double dog, dare ya. Go on your patrol. And he's just gonna stay down there and be a jackass. Alright, what if can I roll him out, maybe? Over to here.
Well, isn't that interesting?
Not see that. Guess he doesn't see it. Alright. How about over here?
Did you see that?
Oh, that's right. He's an officer. He's not going to get distracted by that. He doesn't get distracted by shiny stuff. Well, hell, what else to do here? Draw him out.
Let's hope no one notices my reappearance. Aha.
Wo kommt das her? Falsch ist etwas. Was soll?
They killed her. It was a noble attempt. All right, my friends. I think we know what's going on with this game. This has been Sumerian 6, my friends. It is by Artificer and published by Devolver Digital. It is to be announced as to when it will be available for purchase or otherwise. But there is a Steam demo right now going on during the Steam Next Fest. You can go download it and take a look at it for yourself and perhaps do a better job than I just did. But I think this is good. This was like a good first mission for the game to kind of give you a real good idea of like what you're getting into and what kind of tactics are going on and all that stuff. So very good on them, or on the devs, for picking a good vertical slice there. You can see all the different interactions and things, and very cool stuff. Everything, it looks pretty good. It you know, it works the way I would expect a game of this genre to work, and it's very interesting. It's definitely on my radar. So we'll see about when we get more information on it. But anyway, that is it for me for this particular game. As always, I will leave links down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Okay, that's another one down. So it was pretty cool. I was enjoying that quite a bit. So let's see. How much time do we have? Okay, we can do. I had one more on the list here, and that's First Dwarf. I was kind of hoping I'd get to. I just downloaded Vampire Dynasty, which is another one, but I guess we'll get to that tomorrow. But let's go jump into First Dwarf and see if we get at least a half an hour with this game. So go put this in here. I'll get the music for you guys while I do my thing here. One of the things I'm definitely looking at for my bot is to be able to do what I'm doing right now in a much more streamlined fashion. Because at the end of the day, the first person that's going to be using the bot is going to be me, and I want it to have all the stuff that I use a lot. And having to copy paste these details into a notepad so that they show up on the screen is really annoying for you guys and annoying for me. June 19th. Oh, this is actually coming out really soon here into early access. Okay, let's do say early access June 19th, 2024. Save that on there. Very good. Very good. All right. Let me do my doobity-doo here and we'll launch it and see if there's an options menu and stuff. Make sure everything's set up before we go. Okay. All right. Options. Ooh, already I could say the audio is very loud. Down a bit. Okay. Video. Desktop resolution. VSync on. Epic quality. Okay. Gameplay. Camera shake. None, please. Thank you. I don't need to make all the viewers sick. That would be a bad idea. Okay. Alright, that's pretty simple and straightforward. Let's get a recording started. Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to First Dwarf. It is by Star Drifters, and it is a demo right now during the Steam Next Fest. You can freely download for the next couple days, I imagine. And it looks like it's slated for early access on June 19th. So not too long after the Steam Next Fest is over on the 17th. So, be interesting to take a look and see what's going on. I assume this is pretty close to what the early access is going to be, at least the initial release. So, maybe, who knows? It doesn't have to be. The demo could be an earlier, much earlier build. But I guess we'll jump in. This is a sandbox builder. It's actually it's more of a an action kind of city builder. It looked to me like you build some cities and you have to then defend them from various creatures. Got this kind of interesting, art style to it, and looks like it'll be pretty interesting. So that's about all I know. Haven't looked at it yet. This will be my first time looking at it, so I guess without further ado, let's go and put 30 minutes on the clock, and we'll get started. We're getting like a classic animated intro. This is kind of cool. Like, art style reminds me of like early 90s American animation. All right, I'm hooked already. Floating islands, a dwarf airship, a mech suit. I mean, a tiny dragon companion. I mean, geez Louise. Has anybody gotten bingo on their bingo card yet? Holy Christ. That is like, I mean, if you're going to make an impression, that's the way to make an impression right there. All right, press any key to start. I like this art style too. This is really nice.
Thank heavens you're still breathing.
What was that storm?
It wasn't natural for sure.
One more square.
But next time, maybe work on your landing technique.
You don't have a free square on your bingo card? Alright, tab circle menu. Oh, interesting. You can select different characters? Well, this is okay. Okay, this is something. Huh.
Just look at the smeg. That's what I call good dwarf workmanship. A few dents. That's all. I'll fix him right away.
Good, decent voice acting too.
The mech is ready. Time to get in.
Okay. Turn to the mech.
Now, let's see what's left of the airship.
You got a rudder. Chimney, broken engine. Roof. Our hammer. Hull. Guess, how do I get out of the mech? Only True can pick up this item. Okay. I guess I select him. Ah, okay. Get you a hammer.
Oh,
The dwarf without a hammer.
good thing I didn't fall far.
Ravens can be sent to northern clans to carry the good news of new colonies ready for habitation. Okay. This is really cool so far. Like it's generally rare to find something like different for a change. Similar but yet different. And I've gone through a lot of demos right now. And right away I'm super impressed. Yeah, everything's like, you know, you're chopping trees and all that stuff. That's familiar for anyone doing building stuff, but they've got their own flavor on it. They've got their own twist. And it's similar, but also refreshingly different. I think is the cool thing here.
We can look around. Some pieces might have landed elsewhere, but I think it's a good spot. Just smell the forest. Time to build a base.
Control to enter build mode. Yeah, something up there. Rising settlement. Buildings need mana to function. Remember to build your settlements near mana springs to power your structure. Okay, so what does so the blue thing is a mana spring? Over here then. Plus 200. Mana production daily. Okay, okay. So build mode. Okay. Mana from the mana wells to the structures. Okay, so you build pipelines, bring them to your structure. So you can build anywhere you want. It's just the further away from there you are, the more pipeline you need. Got it. Okay. So I guess we'll go right here. What do we gotta build? Main base.
We're ready to start a new colony. Wood and stone, or how they say it. We have some wood. Now it's time for stone. Finally, wood dries and rots. And stone. Stone lasts for ages. You can build a shelter out of wood, but you cannot build a house without stone. Okay, and then I've done that, and then I need to connect this side here. I know I'm doing this all wrong, but how do I... From the mana wells, I gotta put a mana well down? But what is that? I guess I don't know how to make a mana well yet.
Wait, hold to extract mana. Oh, that's just to charge myself though. Okay. So then how do I make that work? Not sure. Find a quarry. I guess we'll just follow the tutorial. Looks like something. Maybe. Stone rocks can mine stone or build a stone mine.
Wait a moment. Look at these scratches. Somebody has been here before us.
A rock must have broken off. That's it. These are wild lands. We are the first to explore here.
What's that sound?
What is it?
I think something that doesn't want to be our friend.
Perform combo. Oh, I see.
What was this thing?
So it's like, okay, the combat's interesting.
Respecting wild animals, but this.
So it's
I
like
think
when
it
you
used to be a
swing,
wild
that
animal.
meter comes in, and then in the white area, you click again,
Not sure.
you keep clicking again every time it's in the white area, and you
Exactly
can keep
the
doing
songs are
combos.
frequent.
Okay. Interesting. Alright. Destroy the monster.
No, such things never appear one at a time. It's like an illness, spreading through the body. It's only the beginning.
Well, here we have a stone to smash.
Cool.
Some more stone. Need 100 stone, okay.
You done enough digging?
Yep, that's it. Now we can build a well on the mana spring.
Ah, we need
All
stone to build the
building
well.
needs mana, just like my armor.
Okay. Mana well. Oh, burn bushes on the mana source. Oh. Okay, I was wondering if those bushes were supposed to be there or not. There we go.
I could dig stone all day. I'm sure I had enough of cutting wood. It's high time to build a sawmill, power it up with a mana pipeline.
Yeah. Alright, we're now eating at mana. That's good. Build a sawmill. Find the right place for a sawmill. Okay. Or like a giant tree or something. In characters. I guess this is where you would use your your dragon to kind of scout the area a little bit. Tired pretty quickly though. Oh, there we go. So, okay, so the dragon actually marks things off for us. That's cool. Alright. There's wood in the forest. 400 wood production. So, half for settlement, half for resources. There we go. Need to be placed near a forest. Okay, and we need to get some pipelines going here. How I have it come off of this.
Now, we
Yeah.
have to build a stone mine in the quarry and connect it to the pipeline.
You said you could dig stone all day.
Work first, play later.
Alright, stone mine is main base, well, resource stone mine right there. Okay, and then the pipeline.
Done.
There. Nice. Alright, it's actually surprisingly easy to put stuff down.
Good. We still haven't prepared for unwanted guests.
Expecting someone?
All the filthiest things in this world don't take 'em out at night.
I can breathe fire, but I'm afraid you won't make it.
We could use some defensive turrets.
Let's hurry up, my poor defenseless crew.
Build a crossbow turret. I need more wood for that. Build defensive walls. Need 2 crossbow turret. Not sure what direction to protect this from because there's like drop off there. I guess it would be from this other direction here, maybe. So that. Defensive wall. Right, you split turret. there. I don't want it. Let me put this down here. Oh, I don't have enough wood for it. Slowly getting the wood. It's 17, 16. Okay. Control. Oh, I guess it needs a clear line of fire here or something. Need some room is what it's basically telling me. And a pipeline. Wait for some wood here. Yeah, that. Move that one. Build a balloon tower. Alright, so far so good here. Okay, build balloon tower. Balloon turret. Okay. I'm assuming is what they mean. I'm putting everything over here, and it's probably enemies will probably come from another direction altogether. Yeah, so that is the balloon tower. Need a lot more wood and stuff here. All right, so far so good. Nine more stone. Gotta wait for stone. I'll just take stone here. I like that it remembers what you had selected before.
We should be safe now. Whatever comes close to this turret will regret it.
And if the turret shoots at us?
It won't.
I will keep silent, but remember, it's an anxious kind of silence.
You're building available how?
Ooh, the smell. Ugh. True. Something really, really bad is going on here.
I can see that. The monsters are coming out of this nest.
It's not about the monsters. Something much worse. There's no magic in this place.
We have to destroy the nest. Otherwise the settlers don't stand a chance.
Otherwise, nobody stands.
Somewhat getting the hang of it. Timing is a little bit weird. Yeah, that ran past me here. The combo meter takes a little bit of getting used to. And this guy's just staying just out of range of our stuff. See, we have a temperature meter too there, it looks like. Oof, that hurt. Yeah, that's right. Come in a little bit closer and get zapped. Okay. So I guess I get out and repair this. Yep, hold to repair. Okay. Well, that's good. Good that you can just kind of just keep on repairing stuff, but you have to get out. You're like vulnerable as you're repairing it. That's an interesting mechanic. And it's counting the number of days, so that has me a little bit concerned. We're at day 2, it says there, which means the game's going to have some kind of mechanic where the monsters get harder and harder every day, I'm guessing. Need to build 4 houses. Alright. I like that it marks it there too, how many you need on your building thing for the quest to be running. ton of stone. Let's connect the mana pipeline. First, see if I can get these guys to be like relatively close to one another. Okay, and the mana, so we have plus 200 mana. I'm guessing all these obviously take like 10 and whatever mana. But I don't see a thing to tell me how much mana consumption we have versus, like there's a consumption there for the house, but I'd like to know the overall consumption versus everything else. Doesn't look like we have that ability right now. I mean, it's too early to worry about it, but still. Oh, here it is. Mana production daily 200, above demand 120. Okay. So we have 80 demand right now. And hey, Sailor, welcome on in. This is called First Dwarf. There's a free demo out on Steam right now during the Steam Next Fest. Taking a look at demos all this week. Waiting for 7 more stone to come rolling in here. We can build this house. All right. There's another stone quarry somewhere we can tap into, because stone seems to be the thing we need a lot of, and we're not getting a whole lot very fast. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'm doing real good. I got no complaints. No complaints. Everything's going good. Hook up the mana pipelines for these guys. Or not. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough snow. Huh? Kind of waiting here. Something about Path of Exile's latest update messed with the Mesa drivers. So much for a Linux native game. Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, Linux is still relegated to the we'll get to it when we get to it pile, unfortunately. For a lot of developers. Berries? Okay. Alright, got that. Some stone up here. Is there? There's another. Another quarry around here. I'll just pick up the stuff on the ground. see one now. Ancient renewal point. After building a base in the colony on the island, you can activate the point. Was this like a save point? I wonder. Yeah, is there? Let's see if we can. See if we can send our dragon off to do a little scouting here. You can find me some more stone. Another stone quarry somewhere. Something over here. Oh, that's something else entirely.
I'm almost certain that this is one of the ancient Esco imports. These half buildings, half machines, guided airships and served as harbour.
Do me a favor and contact the game devs and ask them to enable Linux under any cheats. Yeah, exactly.
We can use this port to guide our people.
Your people. Look, Escoim ruins. They have stood here for thousands of years. Look here. This looks like some Escoim junk.
Okay. Also have an enemy up there, it looks like. I like how your dragon can see icons on everything. So you can kind of tell where, like, it makes them useful to be able to then scout out some resources for you. That's pretty cool. The game will be dead on arrival. I don't know. I think with a lot of the stuff that's going on, a lot of the craziness going on with Windows now, there's going to be a lot of people going to start really taking Linux seriously. I think potentially, but you know, all wishful thinking at some point or another. Well, I should have said Mac. Yeah. All right, we need to put down one more house. Here. Conditions for sending a raven. Okay. That's to send a raven to get people to come here, I guess. All right. Build another house. Right there. And connect it up to the mana.
I hope they'll have better lives here. No hunger, no deadly frost, no.
Do you know how many have said this before? Generation after generation.
It's good to finally understand them. Let's go.
Purge the island of monsters and their nests. Investigate abandoned Escoim remains. Build a water well. Alright. Well, I think we get a decent idea just in this little segment here of where this game is going and what it's doing, and I'm here for it. I like this. I like this a lot. It looks like it's coming out into early access in just a few days, on the 19th. And this looks really cool. I'm really digging the aesthetic. I'm digging the mechanics. Building stuff is good. There's like a little bit of a wonkiness when it comes to like putting the walls down and stuff and some of the pipelines, but I think that can all be smoothed out. It's not terrible. It's just a little bit different. You know, there's combat and stuff. The combat's very, very interesting, where it relies on that combo system. And I like what they're doing there with it. I kind of hope they maybe make the the bar that appears above your mech's head, like maybe make it a little bit more prominent, a little bit bigger. Just because it's kind of hard to. Oh, we got enemies spawning over there. It's kind of hard to like see sometimes. You know, like sort of have to cross your eyes a little bit to kind of look at it. It'd be kind of nice if it was a little bit, maybe a little bit different. I like that it's front and center on your mech, but maybe even like you see the bar on the tank behind your mech, which I guess is your current mana tank state. Like it would almost be good if there was like 2 bars there, one for that and one for the combo, maybe, or maybe that kind of combo meter sort of takes that over for a second or whatever. Because that I think would be prominent enough that you could like really see what's happening. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm digging this quite a lot. Yeah, like the world and everything. I'm fascinated already by what's happening and what's going on here, and story of what's happening and all that stuff. So yeah, cool stuff all around. But my friends, that is my quick little first impressions of First Dwarf. It is by Star Drifters, and it is slated for early access on June 19th, 2024. And it's currently a Steam demo out right now for free. You could download and take a look at it. It's during the Steam Next Fest. And you can kind of grab it and see what you like and what you don't like about it. I think in the first 30 minutes, like this is the way, like I'm so impressed by the demos that we've had today, because we've had 2 demos back at the back, really, and I guess to an extent the third one back to back, that really know how to make demos. Like the demos are really good. They get you hooked on the game in that first 30 minutes. You know, the vertical slice that they've picked out really works for them, and I'm very impressed, because yesterday I was getting a little bit depressed with some of the demos because they were good games, but they were not showing off their strong suits, right? And you can kind of see the real difference here. These 3 games that we've looked at today have been really, really strong out of the gate, and I'm really psyched for them. So cool stuff all around. As always, I'll leave links down in the description, so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Okay, that recording is done there, my friends. Shin coming in with a raid, with 4 viewers. Awesome. Thank you for that raid, Shin. How was your? You were doing some writing earlier when I popped in. I popped in and was lurking for a bit. You were doing some writing. While I was doing work, so I couldn't really say anything. I was just kind of looking around. So how you doing, sir? Playing D2. Writing went well earlier. Yeah, I did see you were playing some Destiny 2 as well. You went live with that. Seems like you're back in love with it. It's doing pretty good stuff. That's cool. Glad to see that. We've just been kind of looking at some demos today, and we just took a look at the demo for. I'm not going to save. We'll just leave the game here. Just taking a look at the demo for First Dwarf. I should have come onto the main menu when I was doing the recording there. Just taking a look at some things. So this one looks pretty good. I believe I'm not sure. Let's take a look on the store page here. Does it have? Oh yeah, it does have online co-op, which is pretty cool. pretty cool. And this is coming out in 6 days, the early access anyway. And this is a really cool aesthetic and really cool looking game. I'm trying to see how many players you can have in co-op. Don't see anything, just kind of scanning through here. Alone or with a friend. So probably only few people, I guess. So that's unfortunate. It'd be nice if this was like 4 or 5 get in there. But yeah, cool. This is really, I'm liking this. So tonight we've looked at Crashlands 2, which is a game that I played. I played the original Crashlands years and years and years ago. Still have the Let's Plays up on the other YouTube channel. And enjoyed that. And now Crashlands 2 is more of the same, only improved as far as like they've really tied in the building mechanics with the questing and everything a little bit better than in the first one. So that's cool. I like the look of that. This is it's definitely a tongue-in-cheek comedy thing, which is fine, and it's fun. It's so far so good on that one. So having not heard anything from them in ages, seeing them come out with a demo is really cool. So this is planned for a release this year, and I imagine, I don't know if the first one, I don't know if it did any early access or not. I think it just kind of went released, and I have a feeling this one will just probably go to full release when they're ready. So that's another one. And we've taken a look at, I should get the music going here. We've taken a look at Sumerian 6, which is a top-down stealth tactical game. It is published by Devolver Digital. It's takes place in 1944 during World War II, and there's a whole bunch of like crazy, almost steampunkish science going on, kind of, sort of. So it's interesting. There's different ways to approach the challenges and stuff. It's definitely one of those games where the game automatically saves every 30 seconds or something like that. And it's one of those where you're meant to like die, repeat kind of thing until you get it right. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. So good stuff there. What else do we have? Crashlands 1 has a gold rating. Yeah, it should. It's I think Crashlands 1 was Final Shape has been a much needed breath of fresh air for a game. Yeah, cool. I think Warnuts also rated me. Welcome on in. I just noticed the pop-up there. Man, I gotta hurry up and get my bot written, because I need alerts again. Feel naked without alerts. Yeah, Crashlands 1 was written in, I believe, Game Maker Studio. I believe it was written in. So I don't know what 2 was written in, but I think 1 was like Game Maker Studio. So I would imagine it probably works pretty good on Linux stuff. Also been out for ages and ages too, so it's had a chance to get support. What else? So those are the 3 I took a look at today: Crashlands 2, Sumerian 6, and First Dwarf. All of them are really good. Yesterday we took a look at Moon Mystery, which was very pretty but very hard to get into, because they kind of jump you around in the game a lot before you get any kind of story going. Fumes is a Carmageddon-esque game. It's very basic in what it does right now. I think it was a little bit too early for them to put a demo out, but what's there is certainly serviceable. So nothing too crazy there. Mega Loot is it's built itself as an inventory management game, and it is, but it's really a dungeon crawler, a turn-based dungeon crawler, where your inventory can be, I guess, smelted down, if you will, sacrificed in order to gain temporary power for the battle that you're in. And the whole idea is to just keep grinding, get through the battles, get the treasure chest, get better loot, and then you have a constant store that you can buy things from, and it's an interesting twist on things. I was kind of expecting it to be more of an idle game, where like the battle is taking place and you're just kind of reacting in real time, but it's not. It's all turn-based and you're actually participating in the battle. So it's interesting. There's some strategy involved in there. It's really a cool little thing. And then on Tuesday, we took a look at Eden Crafters, which is definitely it's definitely on the right path to getting it's on the right path to being as addictive as Planet Crafter. In fact, probably even more so, because it's Planet Crafters combined with Satisfactory. So you have like factory buildings, you have conveyor belts, all that stuff. And there's a little bit of Imperium, Galactic Survival in there too. So you've got vehicles, you've got both ground and flying vehicles that you can make, and all kinds of stuff. So plus there's also the whole survival aspect where you have, you're trying to terraform a whole planet. There's no oxygen on the planet, you gotta terraform and stuff. So they've kind of layered that on top of it. And there's apparently multiple planets, but I don't know. It wasn't clear to me if those multiple planets if it's just one planet per save file, or if the save file allows you to leave a planet and go to another planet. Not sure how that works, but all that stuff definitely combining to make for a very interesting game, I would say. So what's on tap for tomorrow night? Because it's getting late for me and I'm gonna have to kind of roll here. But I'm gonna take a look at Farlands, which needs an update. Might as well just take that off right now. This is another sort of pixel art farming sim with some exploration put in there as well. So kind of a sci-fi Stardew Valley, I suppose. And I definitely want to take a look at this Vampire Dynasty, which strikes me as sort of a V-Rising, but in more 3 dimensions. Instead of top down, it's kind of a more 3-dimensional sort of builder. I'm not sure how else to really put it. So I'm kind of looking at that. Okay, Shin, thanks for stopping by, and have a good night. So we have that, and then I guess I'll take a look at this Caravan Sandwich, which I don't know what I'm getting into with this one. But I'm trying to look through some driving-esque games and whatnot. This just bills itself as exploration. So, your exploration game might be pretty interesting. And then potentially, if we get the time, I might jump into Reality Break here, which is a top-down sci-fi shooter, looter shooter. So we'll see that. I'm hoping to get to that tomorrow. And then that is where we're at with that. I might actually do Reality Break first, because I'm not sure about Caravan Sandwich, but Reality Break is probably something that would be in my wheelhouse, and it'll probably be something that I could look at for half an hour and kind of put down and say, yep, this is good, perhaps. So we'll see. And then that will be the end of the demos that I'm going to do, at least on stream for this week. This Friday night, I'm going to get back to some coding, and then Saturday afternoon, some more coding. And then Sunday will be a toss-up. Right now, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but we are definitely next week back to a more regular schedule. So we'll be returning to Horizon Forbidden West, and also Ghost of Tsushima, and all of that stuff. So that is the schedule as I know it, my friends, right now. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out and keeping me company and all of those things. I'm gonna guess there's probably not anyone live right now on Twitch. I'm just gonna take a quick peek and we'll see. No, I'm not really seeing anybody right now. So I'm just going to kind of let you guys disperse on your own and go forth and multiply and have fun and all of those things. In any event, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope everyone has an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you, and hope to see you back here again in the future for some more stuff, whatever happens to suit your fancy. Until then, goodbye.
I suppose by the transit of property, I too must be Vulcan as a motherfucker.